Dear friends, we come together in the presence of God to witness the marriage of Riley DeLue and Lisa Winters, to surround them with our prayers, to share with them in our joy. The scripture teaches us that the bond and covenant of marriage is a gift from God, which a man and woman are joined in one as an image of the union of Christ and the church.
Right from the start, we could just sit there and talk about anything forever and ever. We still can, you know, it hasn't died off at all. The whole time we've known each other, it's just been a series of event after event that's led me to believe that, you know, she's the one.
When I came home from work one night, he was out in the field with his dad and grandpa. He was combining and his grandpa was baling and his dad was hauling grain. And I rode with Riley in the combine for quite some time. And even then I was like, I think this is what it's supposed to feel like when you meet the one.
I rise before the sun.
I work at John Deere in town, and Lisa's sister also works there as a parts person.
I was taking stuff to John Deere to get shipped by Peer later, and Riley came around the corner. He was wearing his coveralls, and I was like, well, he looks pretty handsome.
You behave.
The first thing I thought is she's beautiful.
And he asked my sister, your sister's pretty cute, you should get her number for me. And my sister said, no, I think you need to do it yourself.
So I said, can we walk together? Can we stay?
Riley is the kind of guy who isn't going to just throw himself out there, but I figured eventually he would ask her. Boy, was I wrong. I finally caved and convinced my sister to go out for supper with the guy. Little did I know I was going to be the third wheel on this date.
You don't want to be alone.
Nothing like sitting at Longhorns in town at the same table watching these two have their first date.
Do you want to take a stroll?
He was wearing his cowboy boots and his shorts, because he always wears his cowboy boots and shorts under his coveralls. And I made a comment that he was quite attractive then, not something everybody wears places.
It just took off from there. The whole way home, I think we talked on the phone afterwards. And
We just kept talking. Even when we left the restaurant, we phoned each other and we talked all the way home. Like, we talked for hours that night.
She looks really good. Very marriageable.
it doesn't matter what kind of a day I've had. I come home and Lisa, you know, she's always there. She's always open, willing to talk about things, willing to always ask how your day was, and even if hers wasn't great.
We both love farming, we both love cows. We both work really hard because we want to be really successful in life.
She holds her own. She doesn't let anybody push her around. Always got something on the go, works hard.
As long as we keep coming.
He's very loving to others. And no matter how hard things get, he'll say, oh, it'll always be okay, and normally it is.
You're like, you know. Ready? Yep.
It's always just a new adventure every day.
There's something about you.
That's a heart attack. Am I supposed to turn now? Wow. You look, man, that's a long day. Holy smokes. Oh, man.
Oh, I haven't got makeup on.
No, you make it on me. Oh, my.
Lisa, since the day we first said hello, I knew that our relationship was going to be something special. The love, friendship, and the bond that has grown between us has truly made me the happiest man alive. You can make me laugh and smile, and my love for you grows with every passing day. I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life with you. You're my best friend, and it should be every man's dream to spend every day with their best friend. You are my true love, Lisa, and you hold every piece of my heart, and you always will. I look forward to our future together more every single day. I love you, Lisa, forever and always.
There's something about you.
Riley, I don't think that there was a single moment when I didn't know that I wanted to marry you. I used to think that I needed a love that would complete me. Then I met you, and you showed me that I was already whole.
There's something
I know I can be a little indecisive at times, but today I stand here making the easiest decision of my life and becoming your wife. Together we have accomplished many things, but you, my love, are both my greatest adventure and my home. Today I'll be giving you my hand, but my heart has always been yours and will be forever.
I take you, Lisa, to be my wife.
I take you, Riley, to be my husband.
From this day forward, to join with you and share all that is to come.
And I promise to be faithful as long as we both shall live.
Riley and Lisa have joined together as husband and wife. Please rise. As I present before you Mr. and Mrs. Riley and Lisa DeLue, you can now kiss the bride.
It's been a while since I felt this way. The night was long and the sky was gray, and I wondered if I would always feel lonely.
Many years ago, I asked Lisa what kind of husband she would like. Her response was someone to work with and build a life, and he had to have farming background. For farming is a huge piece of Lisa's life.
Yeah, being with you. One kiss of your lips and you're making my whole world bloom. I'm feeling brand new in the light of the moon. Oh, we're dancing all night to our favorite Timberlake tune. I can't stop this feeling. I'm falling for you.
When I heard Riley had a girlfriend, I thought to myself, now who would be dating him? That poor girl.
Thought love was a fleeting friend, just a dandelion lost in.
Then I met her, got to hang around her more and more. And I decided, you know what, these two are great for each other. They're actually quite similar and make a good fit.
For a while I thought I was close, but
And you know, the funny thing is, growing up, Riley always used to tell me, Hayden, I'm never getting married. I'm going to be single forever. Now here we are at his wedding, and I don't think I've ever seen him happier.
being with you. One kiss of your lips and you're making my whole world bloom. I'm feeling brand new in the light of the moon. Oh, we're dancing all night to our favorite Timberlake tune. I can't stop this feeling. I'm falling for you.
So Riley asked Lisa to marry him. And of course, the most romantic place. He proposed to her in front of his John Deere combine in the middle of the field on the DeLue farm. Now, we have come to appreciate Riley's fun-loving and quiet attitude, and we would really like to welcome him into the Winter family.
One kiss of your lips and you're making my
Riley, your father and I are so very proud of you. We've had the privilege of watching you grow into an amazing young man. Lisa, it is with great pleasure that we welcome you into our family on this day. We are proud to call you our daughter-in-law and are glad you chose to marry our son.
I can't stop this. Yeah, being with you. One kiss of your lips and you're making my whole world bloom. I'm feeling brand new in the light of the moon. Oh, we're dancing all night to our favorite Timberlake tune. I can't stop this feeling. I'm falling for you.
a bride so fair, and here's to the bride with a groom who is so rare.